So I was tagged by Dwayne from DMS Sense to do a video, a tag video, Black Bottle Bangers. Say that 3 times fast. So you know your boy was able to round up 10, and I had to shut it down at 10. Black bottle fragrances that well you need to know about. So hang around, meet me on the other side of this intro, and we're gonna talk about these black bottle fragrances. I got you, Dwayne. What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, it is your boy Trey Sense. Hold on, I got y'all too close. You need to come inside and check flow. Relax yourself and let the sugar love flow. Trey Sense got you. Wow. I remember Camp Low. That's one of my favorite groups, man. Listen, tag video, tagged by Dwayne over at DMS Sense to do a little bit of a video. And we're gonna get right into it, man. I found 10 fragrances in my collection, and I got a few curveballs in here, well, at least one curveball. Matter of fact, let me go and get the curveball out of the way. Don't laugh. If you don't believe me, I dare you to try it. From the house of Bodman. Bodman, and it is Bodman Black. And I got a little bitty baby bottle of this, and that's all you need. I think this is a this is a 1 ounce. And this stuff honestly smells good. This honestly smells good. I sent JP some. I think I just went and picked up a bottle and bought it and sent it to him. I was like, man, you've got to try this. He loves it. His wife loves it. I think she took it over. It can be unisex. It's a very, very powdery, masculine type of scent. If I had to compare this to something, I would maybe compare it to Midnight in Paris, which I told him, which is what it reminded me of, very similar, or Prada Black. But nonetheless, $1.99, $2. And whether you want to hear this or not, whether you like it or not, Bodman fragrances perform. I work with a young man by the name of Paul, Mr. Yeah. He wears a lot of Bodman, and he sprays this stuff on at sometimes 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and when I get to work, I can still smell it. Or sometimes I come in at 7, he's had it on since 12 o'clock, and he comes by, I'm like, man, Paul, I still smell it. And I think he wears Bodman Blue Surf. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money to smell good. Boom, that's the whole purpose. But this is about black bottles, and this is definitely an inexpensive black bottle fragrance that you need in your collection. You can pick it up at Walmart, you can pick it up at your Dollar General. And it's definitely one that you need to get in your collection. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you go into this with an open mind and think, I'm just gonna try it, what have I got to lose? And if you don't like it, no harm, no foul. It's in a plastic bottle, you can do what you want to with it, leave it in your car, throw it in your gym locker, whatever. You can't go wrong with that fragrance. And I promise you, it's still good. So how can you beat it? Bodman Black. Okay. This next one is one of those, and it's a video I'm gonna do as well called Outside of the Box. And it's about fragrances that you can pick up at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burke's, Burlington, wherever you buy your fragrances at the rag stores that are not in a box. And this is one, and this is Camara's El Dorado Kingdom. And this is a great fragrance as well. Great atomizer. And this joint was $14.99, $15 for this. Vintage stuff. Oh, man. That hit so hard. That one little spritz. You see the smile. You see the smile. If you see this. This is even worth purchasing online for $40 or $50 if you're looking for a nice, sweet, tobacco. It smells like I've got a cigar bar in front of me, is what this smells like. And it was $14, guys. I can't express to you enough the quality that you get in this nice bottle, nice atomizer, decent cap. Everything about this is right. $14. A little tobacco, a little oud, but just a great scent. Eldorado Kingdom from the House of Camera, and this is a black bottle banger. I do not see these anymore at the rack stores, but if I see one, I'm gonna definitely grab it and pick it up. I only saw this one time, and I picked it up the one time that I saw it outside of the box. And that fragrance right there is a perfect example of why when I come across fragrances like that, I'm not too proud to pick them up and smell them, because whoever's making these fragrances right now and putting them out, they're doing a really, really good job. Now, I've smelled fragrances from the Rich List. Rich List smells good, but it's a difference in that quality smell in that bottle and the fragrances from the Rich List. The Rich List smells good, but they lack the depth and richness. That joker right there, I mean, it's just good. It's just good. All right, okay. Next black bottle banger I want to talk to you about, from the house of Paco Rabanne, and it is Black XS. And this fragrance, to me, never got the love it deserved. Strawberry dryer sheet is what I get from this fragrance. And I picked this up at Burlington many years ago. Levels about right there on it for like $16. Caught it at the clearance, on the clearance table. And I was so happy to get it. I was like, ooh. And I like it. This is definitely a unisex fragrance. I mean, I don't know what Black XS is all about, but this is definitely one a man or woman could wear. Nice, but very synthetic strawberry note, but very smooth and easy to go, easy going. I like it. I like it a lot. It just smells like really clean, fresh linen with just a hint of a strawberry note. Black XS by Paco Rabanne. That's definitely a black bottle banger. Ooh. As I look at this in the light, I think this bottle is black. It may be blue, but it's close enough. I can't tell. It looks black one minute, it looks blue. From the house of Abercrombie and Fitch, it is Fierce Intense. Now this one is hard to get. Oh, is that blue, guys? Well, I apologize. It was in my cabinet and it looked black, so you know, whatever. This one is much like the original Fierce. I don't think it's a whole lot of difference. Maybe this one performs a little bit better and lasts a little bit longer. This one is definitely hard to get your hands on. Stacks reviews from out there in Texas. Let a bunch of us know that these were going on sale. I can't even remember. JP grabbed us a couple of them, and this is mine. Bottle's all beat up, but this is a great little fragrance as well. Great little atomizer, and it doesn't take but a spritz of these fragrances, but this is a compliment getter. Is that Fierce DNA has been cloned many times, and I really like this fragrance. From a almost blackish, it's a black cap. We gonna count it as a black bottle. If it's showing up blue on the screen, your boy is not perfect. But nonetheless, blackish bottle banger. Abercrombie and Fitch, Fierce Intense. All right. Where do I go next? From the house of Animal, it is Seduction. And this one is a black bottle banger as well. Very smooth, citrus type of scent. Citrus type of fragrance. It lays a little close to the skin, but that's fine. It has just this nice, fresh citrus appeal to it. Kind of puts me in the mind of something from Boss Bottled. I'm trying to think. Boss Bottled United, Boss Bottled Unlimited. Kind of puts me in the mind of those fragrances with that type of citrus. Maybe John Barbados. But nonetheless, just a great fragrance. Easy to wear, won't break the bank with this one. A very well-made fragrance. Again, it's not a monster projector. It does sit relatively close to the skin. May even be more wearable in the spring, late winter. Because you got to understand, in Alabama, there's no line. You know, because like today, the next 2 days, today, which is Tuesday, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Even though when y'all see it'll be Wednesday. It was 70 degrees, and it's gonna be 70 degrees again today. That's gonna cool off by the weekend, of course, but sometimes during the week we get these pop-up days, it's 80 degrees, and as we go from February into March, so it's hard to define when, you know, there's a calendar season for spring and winter, but it's hard to define which is which. But nonetheless, on a warmer day in the winter or a warmer day in the spring, this would be one great to pull out when that sun pops out. Maybe the time has changed and the days are getting longer. This is definitely one you can pull out and, you know, still maybe need a hoodie or a light jacket. I like it. I like it a lot. This is Seductive by Animal. Good little fragrance right there. Ooh, this next one, as I look at this bottle, that's black. Okay, Trey, that's black. Love this scent, love this line, love this house. The house is YSL, the line is Y, and it is La Parfum. And this is definitely a black bottle, baby. Ah, she smells so beautiful, don't you agree? This one just performs and performs. I love this fragrance. Anytime I pull out something from YSL or Chanel, it's Compliment City. It's Compliment City. I mean, it just is. Anything from YSL or Chanel that I spray on, it just works for me. Sexy, masculine fragrance. Easy to wear. A little bit of sweetness, but it's a toned down sweetness, and it's a Parfum concentration. So again, it sits a little closer to the skin. Not loud and obnoxious. They will know you there. They're going to feel you. They're going to smell you. They're going to like it. But you're not going to be that guy that's trying too hard to smell good. From the house of YSL, La Parfum. And I'll tell you how much I like this one. I went to the mall and paid full retail for this one. One of the few fragrances that I did that for. But I mean, you very rarely find YSL fragrances like this discounted. They're discontinued before they're discounted. So the price normally goes up. So if I see a backup bottle of this, I'll get it. If you got a backup bottle and you don't like it and you want to give your boy a good price, holler at a player and I will pick this up. YSL's Y La Parfum, just grown, man. It's just grown, man. But it's versatile. You can wear this any occasion, all day, every day, night, day, winter, summer, spring, business meeting, lunch with your lady, t-ball game with your kids, whatever. Soccer game, whatever it is you do, bar mitzvahs, lacrosse, badminton, you know, whatever, dodgeball, whatever you into. This fragrance will work and you're gonna smell good and be just fine. It can be a little pricey. So I think I paid a little over around $140 for it, but it is what it is. All right, I got two from the same house. And these are both black bottle bangers to me. Pure Malt and Angel Man by Mugler. And I like both of these. I like both of these. One of these is sweet, gourmandy, and this one is just straight up powerful man juice. I like this fragrance a lot. I like them both. I have Cuba's version of this as well. And what I would do is, like back when I was married and would go to a lot of football games, I would layer myself. I would layer myself with the Cuba and this as well. Normally I left this at home. I probably brought the Cuba with me because it was the less expensive, but I would spray myself really good with this and then hit myself with a little bit of the Cuba and then take the Cuba with me. Before I went in the ball game, I'd hit myself, especially if it was cold outside and we sitting in them stands. Yeah, this is what I would always reach for because it just cut through that cold and it's got that vibe to it that just says cold weather. I like it. From the house of Mugler, it is Amen and Pure Malt. And this one is just what it says. It's Pure Malt, nice, malty, gourmandy type of scent. And this one has definitely been discontinued. I don't think the prices have gone astronomical on it yet, but you may want to get it and get it quick. Pure malt. As every time I move, I smell something. That's why I love doing these videos. I am picking up on a little bit of that fierce, intense mixed in with that kingdom. Oh my gosh. Makes me want to layer the two. It makes me want to layer the two. But nonetheless, Black Bottle Bangers, A-Man, and Pure Malt. Both of those are good fragrances. I got two more. And I couldn't decide. This is funny. I couldn't decide between Parfumo and Profundo. So I went with Parfumo because I was sure that this was a black bottle, because as I was looking at Profundo, I was like, I don't know if that's black or blue. I don't know if that's black or blue, but I know this one is black, and this needs no introduction. One of the few cases where I think the flanker is better than the original. And with Profundo, Parfumo, and Absolute, I think they're all better fragrances than Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio has a beautiful scent profile, but the performance, longevity, all that on it sucks. And the price is not going down because it is still one of the most talked about fragrances in the world. As a matter of fact, when somebody knows I'm into fragrances, that's one of the first things that they ask me. There's two fragrances that they always bring up. Two. And you can guess what they are. One is Savage. And I'm like, you mean Sauvage? Yeah, that. And the other is Acqua di Gio. Those are the two. But we're here to talk about Profundo. I really like this fragrance. Grown man citrus with a hint of the aquaticness that you have from the original. But again, I love a fragrance that is versatile. Anytime, any place, like Janet Jackson. Anytime, any place you can wear this fragrance and it's gonna fit in. Yes, it smells good, but it doesn't smell, what's the word? It's not problematic, I guess. Like, I say that, but then you never know what fragrance you're gonna put on. It's gonna cause a traffic jam. You honestly never know. But it's not super, super sweet or super gourmandy. Again, you have that nice, perfect amount of citrus with a little bit of aquaticness, and I just think it smells good. And for the price point that you can pick this up at, it's a good fragrance. It's a good fragrance. Check your discounters, and my suggestion is buy the tester and just keep it moving. Who cares if it has a top? Looks just fine like that in your collection. From the house of Giorgio Armani, it is Acqua di Gio Parfumo. Yeah, Parfumo. I get the two confused, y'all. And last but not least, when it comes to irisy, powdery goodness, this is not only one of the most beautiful bottles in my collection, but well, there it is. Valentino Uomo Intense. And this is just goodness right here. This is just, I have worn this on a couple of dates. Well, maybe one date. And I want to say it may have been back about this time last year. I don't remember. And the young lady said it smelled good, but it aggravated her. And I was just like, that's very disappointing, but I'm gonna wear my Valentino. But nonetheless, beautiful, beautiful, powdery, masculine, just easy to wear. To me, this fragrance is dressed up elegant, but at the same time, it retains that masculinity that we want in a fragrance, but it still smells modern. It's just easy to wear. If it's in this bottle, or this style bottle from Valentino, I suggest you get it because it is absolutely stunning and a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. It's sexy, it's romantic, but at the same time, it's soft and playful. How would I dress this bad boy? A nice sweater and some jeans, a nice sweater and some slacks, however you get down. Dress coat, whatever you do. Or you could t-shirt and blue jean it, or polo it and jean it. But nonetheless, however you dress this fragrance, I think you're gonna smell good, and I think you're gonna receive some compliments for it. But nonetheless, this is another black bottle banger. All right, Dwayne, hope I did you justice, brother. And anyway, man, that has been 10 black bottle bangers for my collection. So that being said, I'm gonna get off of here because it's probably about 1:30 in the morning. Get off of here, edit this, thumbnail it, get it up so you can see it. And I hope everybody's had themselves a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Not, it's hump day and we on the downhill slide now. So I love you all and God bless you all. And until next time, oh, forgot, hey, y'all keep returning to the scene of the crime. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hit that like button, sub and share. Now, with that out of the way, I love you all and God bless you all. Get that El Dorado Kingdom. It's a banger. Peace.